Hi, thank you for tuning in. I'm clearly stated, and you are with Vibrating Minds. I've been sitting here for the past few minutes just trying to get some direction onto what I'm going to present. And I think my first direction, I think, is going to be on self-esteem and self-worth. And the reason why is because I think the blockage for me, when I unblocked that passageway, and I know it's hard to anyway, was literally when I fully 100% understood my lack of self-worth and self-esteem I've had my entire life. And there I was thinking that I was this, strong, powerful. Yeah, I am. Absolutely, I am. But I'm also the type of person that from a very early age went many moons with the sense of lack of. So because I had a lack of pretty much everything you can think of, lack of love, lack of presence, lack of attention, lack of support, lack of a whole bunch of things, lack of self-worth, lack of self-esteem, it's pretty much, I guess maybe my second name should be lack of. But anyhow, as a result of that lack of, I realized through this journey that I'm on right now that it had my life choices were all as a result of my lack of self-esteem and lack of self-worth. I know it sounds complete insanity, but it is the truth. When I think back to myself as a child in a household of many siblings, I was the youngest of 7. It's chaos in my house. It's constant chaos. I was the youngest. I was laughed at. As soon as I come around, it's get out of my face. Want to be part of, go away. Want to sit with me? No. Can I? No, I'm busy. It's just that same sense of just real chaos. And with all of that chaos, I realized that, oh my, that really played a huge role on my self-worth and my self-esteem and who I was as a human being and what I was developing into. It's quite incredible when you really take the time to reflect on, but here's the thing though. Okay. Wait, let me take a step back. When you really take the time to reflect on your primary environment without judgment, don't go into it with the attitude of, they should have done that. And, he could have done that better. And, I always felt this way. And, I could. Stop. Just stop. Don't go in that way. Don't go into reflection with emotion attached. Because if you're going to do that, you're going to live there. You must detach your emotion to your past reflection, to your primary environment reflection. Always go in without emotion. You are going in to reflect on the situation, the circumstances, everything that has occurred, but you are not going to sit, blame, and how come and why. You're not doing that. That's not the point of this. We'll go into that another time. But for now, you're going in to reflect your primary environment, just to understand who you are today. Again, you're going in without judgment to your primary environment. You're not there to blame. You're there to understand. There's a big difference. And when you go in with the understanding of um, it's not a blame game, it's a reflection time, it's a whole new attitude and it's a whole new view on everything around you. Okay? It's a whole new view. So once you do that, then this is where you're going to grasp the, you're going to start putting notions and you're going to pinpoint the lack of in your life, right? Where you lacked, where you lacked, where you lacked. Lack of presence, lack of support, constant, picked on, laughed at, degraded, demeaned. Some were abused emotionally, physically, mentally. Abuse, abuse creates probably the most presence of lack of. So yeah, once you understand that, and you can go into your primary environment and reflect on your lack of, then that kind of that's that baby step onto the ladder, right? You're stepping onto that ladder and you're saying, okay, here's my start. And the best part about the start point is that there's no emotion attached to it because it's reflection. Your emotion will come into play later. Right now, put your emotions away for now. Okay? We'll come back to the emotional part. Right now, what I want to do is bring you to that understanding of removing the blame. Because if you're going to heal, the first thing you have to do is remove all the blame, all the crap, all the garbage, the emotional disdain that is attached to everything that has happened to you in your world, in your life, and what people have done to you. You have to emotionally detach, firstly, to understand the process. I'm not saying you need to fully emotionally detach, no. I'm saying you need to emotionally detach initially to allow you to take that baby step onto that ladder. We'll go back to all the garbage and everything, but for now, you just need to detach that emotion, to just get your foot up, right? You carry a little less weight to bring that first knee up onto the first step. So I'll leave it at that. I think that'll give you something to reflect on. Please put comments. I really want to start this now, so I think I'm going to go into a flow here. I'll have most likely another video, but I want to just keep them at a 10-ish minute wrap. So on to the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Clearly stated, you are with vibrating minds. I appreciate you taking the time and I also appreciate you coming along this journey, because this is not only, um, you know, for you guys to gain whatever it is you're gaining. This is also a journey for me as well, right? I'm walking through that journey with you. I'm doing it literally. It's, it's almost, George Truman show in a way, right? So I appreciate you guys being here. So until next time, take care. Again, just open yourself up there to start manifesting and doing it. But first, we'll start with self-worth and self-respect and understand where our lack of is. So go back into reflecting on your primary environment without judgment. Until next time, take care. Thank you for tuning in.